bruh. You do gospel music.
Yes.
And I remember the last time we had the conversation, I still wanted to get to find out, man. Also love songs.
Yep. Very much of a lover man.
Let's talk about
Very much of a lover
let's
man.
talk about those things, man. I've seen some artists who are gospel artists. When they tend to do that, they get to be judged by the public. Because we always there's this type of people that expect you to always do gospel music for God, like they don't regard love as something godly. I don't know if you've come across such information, or maybe people responding back in such a way.
There'll always be people that will tell you you're not looking nice, even when you're wearing your favorite shoe. They'll still tell you, that shoe doesn't look nice. They'll still tell you, I don't like that jumper. Even when it's one of your favorite, maybe your grandma, your grandpa bought it for you, they'll still tell you, PMC, I don't like, you always repeat this jumper, but they don't know what it means to you. So at the end of the day, I believe everyone has got his own assignment and also choices. So for me, when I look at love, before every man knows what true love is, God is true love. That's why even in the Bible, it's there. I said, in Proverbs, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So it's also like a pastor can go for a prostitute, or a pastor can go for any type of girl that he wants, because it comes down to God is the one who gives instruction to man. So when I decide to make a love song, to me it's just a normal thing, because I'm loved, I'm loved by my parents. I love my woman. I have people that inspire me when I look at their relationships. It's just a normal thing. It's a normal message that I can express. I can actually express a song that I just talk about, the smile of a woman. There's nothing that is unbiblical. But for those type of Christians who like to judge, they'll think, what type of gospel artist is he that is making love songs and also preaching? It's all love. Nobody knows how to love before God.
There's also another concern. Last time we had a gospel artist, he's a pastor, he's ministering as well. He came through right here, songs with secular artists. So in those regards, man, another thing that the public don't take like it's okay for a gospel artist to collaborate with a secular artist. In your case, as Massin, who's also into gospel, what do you think?
For me, it's more like I'm working in the bank or just a normal company. Everyone has got their own beliefs. There are some people that say, I'm a vegetarian, but you work together. You won't judge those people to say, why is this guy not eating meat? Us, we are eating meat. So there's nothing like gospel artists, when they work with secular artists, then they want to preach fake gospel. Sometimes we heal through our friends' pain. If a secular artist spits a verse on my song, they express how much they love God and how much God means to them. For me, it's the gospel, because even them, they have God in them. So it all comes down to, what does the Bible say? Jeremiah 1 verse 5, it says, long before I formed you, I knew you. So God knows everyone's assignment. Even a secular artist knows that there is God who exists. It's just his choice to sing secular music. So for me, if I bring a secular artist in my song, it's just a message that I'm trying to send across. There's nothing like, no, I want to blow up because of his shine. I've interacted with so many secular people. These are people that are our friends. We know each other on a friendly level. His heart, his family. There's nothing that you've seen that, okay, if I get this guy close to me, then he's gonna change my faith. It all comes back to, what are you yourself preaching? So if we are going to say secular artists and gospel artists shouldn't chill together, what gospel are we preaching? Because everyone needs God. Even us gospel people, we go in moments that we are low, you understand? You just need a brother, to talk to you. So it's a real life. There's nothing like, no, because I'm chilling with this guy, I'm not a true Christian. Maybe others, but for me, so many secular people are my people that I talk to. I know where he comes from. I know his family. Even when we're interacting, I know what he's going through. I know what he wants to do. It's a normal thing, It's the same thing that I say, like we are working in the bank, and someone else is a vegetarian. You are not a vegetarian. You're not special than that person. You're just the same people. It's just the choices that you choose to go your way.
Do you regard gospel music as something that is we can put in a category saying is competitive?
Yeah, it is. Because at the end of the day, we are all creatives. For me personally, I make music that even when I'm making a song, I'll say nobody in the gospel industry or work has done a type of song I'm doing. So if I listen to another joint again, I say, I've never done something.
But
like
we
this
know that
before.
competition brings a lot. It brings a lot of jealousy. Brings a lot of
I think
hate.
for me, I feel self competition is important. Like you need to compete with yourself, and you need to be way better than other people. Because if we say competition like rushing with another gospel artist, I think that one is wrong because everyone is preaching a different message. But for me, I always want my music to be different. So I've heard few people be like, I think he inveka moshe kuchira na yabe na ngoma gospel. I don't really take it that much because I just say, this is my lane. It's at the end of the day, I might even make a song that will sound secular and it will beat the secular joints. It won't be like I'm doing competition. I feel like creatives, we should just be creative, create what you think is good, and keep pushing. That's the only thing I feel. Even me, when I'm dropping stuff, when they play on different platforms, and I get more massive promotions, people are loving my jams, I'll be like, I think I've done something that the industry has not done before. That's what I think. That's where I feel like I'm in self-competition. But other people, they take it like, umveka moshe kuchira na yena ngo yamveka. But for me, I'll be like, okay, that's a story for you.
Can I be honest with you right now? Like I said, this is not going to be like a normal conversation. Gospel artists, most of them, they don't want to invest in their music. To be honest with you, why is it the case? Compared to secular artists are putting in so much money.
At the end of the day, it comes back to vision. Huh? Everyone has a vision. There are some people who have a small vision, and there are people who have bigger vision. If you look at the likes of the people that are topmost, they've actually done it way better than the previous people that we knew in gospel. They've traveled the world. We are seeing them traveling the world. If you look at Esther Chungu, she actually had the bigger audience in the States. If you look at the husband, Pompi,
because she's investing in her music.
Yes. So for me, I feel everyone should have a vision. Like if I may take you back, PMC, we come a long way. You know how I started. Sometimes I go on a break just because I want some things in my life to change. So like if it's investing, there are some people that don't believe in paying promoters because they feel like it's a gospel. They don't feel like if they are gospel artists, they pay promoters, they're going to get better, So for me, I believe everyone should have a vision, and their vision is what will take them far. Me, honestly, I won't lie to you. I've been investing in my music, and I've been putting in money in my music. I actually, at some point, I told God, I said, you know what? There are so many things I want to do. I wanna have a car. If I have a car, I'll be traveling a lot, moving a lot to interviews, to do shows. So that comes back to vision. What vision are you having? If you don't have a vision, doesn't matter how much you're great. Greatness
I've heard some other artists who are secular artists. Secular, no, I'll go do gospel music because it's an easy.
Sat, man.
I'm sure you've heard such conversations from other people.
Bro, let me not lie. I mean, some people think gospel is easy. We fight with so many things, spiritual battles, We're not just, for me personally, I'm not just an artist who just wakes up and go in the studio and write a song. I have a studio in my house, like full kit. I can call any producer, they'll find everything they want. But it goes with what are you having? What messages in your heart? What is God telling you? It's not easy to write a song, a gospel song. That's why you see some of them, they write songs, they flop. There's some gospel songs which are flop. I'm sorry to say this, but some songs don't even sound like it's a message that the world needs to listen to, because maybe the motive behind that song, it's not preaching, So it comes back to what are you really interested in? There's some people that are interested in the money. Gospel, there is money. But don't come in the industry and say, I'm going to do gospel and I'll make money. No, you're going to flop. You're going to flop. If your music is not carrying the spirit, it's plain. Nobody's going to listen to it. They'll just skip. There's music that will even if it's a fast tempo, but as long as there's the spirit of God, the song will play like no man's business, because God knows the heart behind that song. That's why you see some songs will just play everywhere because the spirit behind that song was really, really in good terms with God. So it's not just any type of industry that you wake up and say, "I'll be gospel artist." I've sung secular music before, and I know what it feels like. And for me to be gospel, it's just a choice that I have. That's why I say I can sing a love song, I can sing what I want. If I want, I can sing about money. It's just my choice. But I love to give people hope. I love to give people the message that they'll celebrate and they'll feel like, okay, my problems are gonna end. If you listen to Uma Balansa, I dropped that song when it was COVID time. People are going through a lot. When I dropped that song, most people are saying, this is my message. This is my song. I think last month I dropped Goodness and Mercy. I portrayed a story of a young child who was selling water in the street, and then 10 years later, her life changed. You know, those are things that people go through, like real life things, you know. And when people are relating with the message, for me, that's what I'm finding. Okay, that's gospel. So it's not an easy industry. It takes you back to how are you communicating with God? What relationship do you have with God? What type of anointing? You know, it's crazy, bro.
Still having a conversation with Massin right here on the Jeffrey Lunch. The other thing, man, I never go to find out what's the story, how you go to find yourself doing what you're doing. In as far as you, I never had this conversation with you. What happened? Like, what's your story? What's your backstory, bro, that you like the public to know about?
I was secular artist. And the first song we had recorded with my friends was I talk money. Everything I do is money, money, money. You know, that was like our first song.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think when you are aligned with people that have gone ahead of time, you are able to find yourself along the way. There was one point in my life that we started going to church because I was secular. I've sung secular songs before, like very, very much of a secular artist. It's just at that time it was a little hard for people to really know about me, and I was doing it with a group. But if I was alone, obviously I was gonna be a big artist. So I did have some songs. Then later on, I had a few places where we started going with my brothers, and I found that it was really going down. You know, gospel music was celebrated like properly, like hip hop. Then I started reading the Bible. Jeremiah 1 verse 5, there's what God says, I knew you before you were formed. You know, when somebody says, I knew you before you were formed, it means they know even your future. So that scripture gave me hope that as much as I can live, there is a man who knows every step that I take. And I had to give myself to God in 2010. I started knowing more about who God is. I had a relationship with him. Temptations was all over. But at the end of the day, God is God, and he helped me find my salvation. And that's when I gave my life to Christ. It's a normal life, but it's just full of restrictions because there are so many things that I'm beginning to learn. Also how to carry myself.
Amazing. Let's get to talk more on the other side. For now, let's get a premiere of a brand new song. Not really like a brand new song, but sort of the songs that we've been playing right here. The title of the song is Only You, right here on the J Flash. On the other side,
Only You.
We get to
that's a love song, man.
Yeah,
pure love song. Only for people in you know, real relationships.
Let's get a pick up calls on the other side.
Playing more music. This is your favorite radio station. Your number.
Yeah, so I got inspired by their relationship with Madame. There was a time I was also thinking about generally just people that are in love. So looking at my brothers, looking at the people. So when I thought of ERT and the wife, their love life made me realize that true love exists. And all you need is just to find somebody that you are able to love better, because all I know is love is not what keeps marriage, but you need to find yourselves. So if you listen to the part like peace, it's talking about what form of feeling do you get when you find what is right for you. You have peace in your heart. So if you have peace in your heart, it means you are able to enjoy the environment. It means that's your home. Yeah, so it was just a song that I was looking at people in my circle. Yeah, then there's the first part which I say, They say forever is a long time. You are the one I'm giving my time. This is me now just expressing what love is all about. Like you give your time to somebody, and that somebody needs to make sure they treasure you to say, okay, this is someone that I'll be with in the long run. They shouldn't do things that will break your heart, because once you give your time to something and it doesn't work out, it's hard to recover time, because you might think, even if I enter another relationship, chikondi kulibe. So that's why I say, they say forever is a long time. You are the one I'm giving my time. Don't break heart. No, don't do that. Chikondi chima vutopeza wakapwanya mutima. So this is me talking to few people, because even when we interact with people, I hear their conversations. So I put so many things in my song that I cannot just tell them that what you told me is what I've put in a song. So there are a few conversations I had with people that started saying, you know what, navile kacheva muna ine, because wapa face to janani, the heartbreak. Other people say, so much support mwana. So everyone brings a different type of story. So now that first line relates to me, like if I'm giving you my time, treasure it, because I don't want to be heartbroken. Once I'm heartbroken, it's gonna be hard for me. Because maybe I gave in all my heart, my emotions, my money into someone's life. Then where I say nima ibala zina, nzelu zimapinda muka nima ibala zina, because of your past situations. Kumankala wambo oro uli new relationship wambo nata. You know, the past person broke my heart, so maybe you as Anchita same. Then when I said nima ibala zina, you're my healing fountain, meaning now you have moved on, you have healed. Wangenam new love you have to come, but okay, you are my healing fountain. So even when you are broken in the past, you are healed by the fountain. You know, a fountain, it's a flow of we might say water or something, and the fountain come and catch and ka source but this is my fountain, or I won't be disappointed. So this song is too deep. That's why I said it's not for just like people in a simple relationships. It's a song that big people need to really think about and enjoy. Yeah, when it was dropped, Pompi endorsed it, and it was really very much of a success for me. He even said something nice about the song. Today when I tweeted it, he actually shared the video. I'm dropping it on Thursday. He shared the video on Twitter, so which means the song, even for him to share it, I think it's something that he also loved, because his audience is able to see what he has shared. And yeah, so it's a deeper song. I haven't found a person I can say it was specifically for this girl, because I'm not yet married. Yeah, but this is a song for people who are fully working in a serious relationship. And yeah, kulibe chima mveka mushe chochira kukondewa. As in relationships, we chima mbera chemushe.
But how long did it take for you to get to write the song and just say, okay, this is my final product and I want it?
I write a song in a day. In a day, once the message comes, by next day I should be ready. So only you naile mbachem one day. The words just come. They say forever is a long time. You are the one I'm giving my time. Don't break heart. No, don't do that. It's just one day. That's why I say I'm not an artist who sits in the studio and write a song 1 week. Once I'm convinced, sometimes like this season, I've got a lot of beats in my computer, but I don't want to write any song because my spirit is not letting me. So these are songs. This song dropped in 2018, but if you listen to it, the production, the words, it's still sounding new. Some people don't know me; they think it dropped today. Yeah, so I believe some things are timeless. I may play songs that I recorded 10 years ago. You might think I produced them today because my sound is sounding like exactly what is happening today. So this is Afrobeat. The time this song dropped, there was no good vibes for Afrobeat. It was just like plain dunka dunka. But for me, I think I always go ahead of time. I remember, I don't want to say much, but I remember when I dropped one of my love songs called Peace of Mind. It was Amapiano, and you premiered that song. You actually said nice things about that song. It actually was playing on MTV Base. So I dropped that song also before Amapiano started trending, if you could remember well. Yeah, so sometimes we're ahead of time, but it's just that we haven't really fully gone out there.
So you decided to drop the video for the song now.
Yeah.
And you're saying the song is
2018, man.
2018.
I recorded
Now
this song
is
in
20
2017.
This is now 2023.
Yep.
Why now? Why the video now?
This is the right time.
Why?
It's the right time.
How
for
do you
me.
know that it's the right time?
How do I know? That's a good question, bro. Well, I don't go with feelings, but I go with what I'm thinking. I don't feel anything. I think this is the right time for me to, because I'm turning into my 30s. So I'm about to obviously find a wife. So for me, this is the right time I can share something that I'm proudly saying, okay, I sang this song. And if I'm married, I say, my woman, this is your dedication. That time I just sang it because of other people who are already in the process of getting married.
Is there some times when you get to listen to this song now, is there a way you feel like you can correct and rewrite it again?
No. First line first.
Yeah.
They say forever is a long time.
Yeah.
You are the one I'm giving my time. That's not an easy line for somebody to think about. I've heard so many love songs which people just basically sing, but words, content matters, bro. A book can be written 100 years ago, but the content. So this song has got content. Yeah.
We were talking about collaborating with secular artists, man.
Yeah, man.
We have people coming through right now. So you have a song. Again, before we get talk too much about your song that you're about to drop. So there's a song that you've done with J Cash.
J Cash, J Mola.
The title is Tables.
J Cash, J Mola. Hey, that song, man. That song that's my favorite.
Let's talk about the song and the collaboration.
Playing more music. This is your favorite radio station. Your number one. Your number
Music.
Sometimes you have to just wait for God's time.
People perceive a gospel artist once they start doing songs with secular artists?
No.
Undecided.
No. I think for me, I won't lie to you. I know people always want to judge, but I'm not a people person, Like I don't really pay attention much to people because there's always a message that has to come out. And the message is you who's having it. So it doesn't matter, maybe two people will dislike. At the end of the day, they'll realize that tables will turn in their lives. And they want to relate with the song. So that song is just a normal song that everyone would want to listen to. Even a pastor would listen to it because it's just a song that is talking about transformation, like where you come from and where you are. Yeah, but if it will bring a lot of questions, obviously we will need to just keep quiet. Because J Cash is someone I know, and we've actually talked about music, about doing a collab together for some time. So even when I gave him that song, I wanted to do a love song, but I had that message to talk about changing, like life has changed, things have changed. And even him, he was so excited. Even the day he recorded, he was like, the song is fire. Even right now, we still talk. He's asking me when are we shooting. So it's just a normal message that everyone would relate with. Obviously, you've seen changes in your life. Tables have turned.
Yes, but I'm asking for the sake of those people that are listening to this show right now. And the introduction, we said we're having a gospel artist. I said, there's always someone out there who is perceiving things very different.
At the end of the day, don't. If you want to if you want to live a life that is yours, like your happy life, don't always listen to people. People always say, no, it's a gospel artist. Why did he do a song with J Cash? Why did you? I have a song with Cactus Agony. I'm yet to do some collabs with few artists. Chandambao is my friend. So it's gonna come back to, why did he collaborate with another artist? Like I think 4 days ago they saw me with Your Maps. People started calling me, hey, what have you cooked with Your Maps? But that was just a picture. So I feel we just need to live. We just need to live. When we live, we are going to be happy. And don't pay an eye to or ear to somebody who wants to just stone you, because you are the order of the vision. J Cash was preaching there. He wasn't insulting So it's a clean song. Yeah, I know some radio stations won't play it, maybe Christian radio stations, but obviously you see it on Trace Gospel. I dropped Peace of Mind. It's a love song. Trace Gospel played it, So there's no much difference. It's just that our country is full of judgmentals. They want to quickly stone you. We've seen collabs Pompi had done with Makitu. People are still throwing stones Pompi. And me, I'm not following because the leaders or maybe the guys who are ahead of me have done it before, I should also do it. No, me, I just do it if I feel like I need to do a song. Like the one we have with Cactus Agony. It's a very nice song. We just sat, we were happy, chilling, and we just made a song. So it's not anything bad. Theodore is my friend. We're actually talking about doing a song. So it's just a normal thing. Yeah.
Where can people find your music as we almost coming to the end of the conversation?
Spotify, Boomplay, Apple Music. By the way, Zambians, you need to start streaming songs.
I wonder if Mr. Kawata knows about those streaming platforms.
Boomplay.
You know the funny part about it is I was doing a research about it and I remember someone that I know, for the people that are listening, they might not have an idea who's Chipo Kawata is one of my colleagues, someone that I work with. So what happens is that he has a Boomplay that only plays music, not a Boomplay that's supposed to stream music.
Are you serious?
So what happens is that it is on his phone.
No. He needs to download another one.
He needs to get his phone. So he was listening to this certain song and asking me about the song, saying, how can I access this song?
Yeah.
But this is a common mistake that most people have, where they don't want to download the actual streaming platform, but they'd rather have, where when you post a link, they'll just want to click on the link and directed them to the actual streaming platform without them downloading the same streaming platform. I feel like it's a mistake that most Zambians make in most cases.
Zambians, we need to start streaming songs, please, guys. We get too much airplays international, and this morning I woke up, goodness and mercy, is having some crazy streams in the UK, and I was just looking at Zambia, according to my streams to Ngono. Zambians, we need to start streaming music on Spotify.
Let me take this opportunity to get to find out from you, man. All those streaming platforms that you're talking about, on your side as Massin, and you have mentioned about streaming, are you making money? And if so,
making money.
How are you getting your money, man? It's something that I've always wanted to get on a conversation with someone.
It matters with the distributor I have. So, like for me, I cannot disclose how much I have in my account, but for you as a brother, I'll obviously send the picture.
How much have you gotten, like the highest? From the time that you started your music?
It depends with how much you push. The money is not limited because it's going to be coming back to back. A song can give you money even 100 years. That's why you see royalties are very important. Even what you are signing for is very important because your music can feed your family. And the account I use, you can get the money from your distributor direct to your bank. So it doesn't matter. You can withdraw today. If somebody else streams that song 1,000 times, it will generate more money again.
You know why I'm asking you this question is because we have artists that still want to make a hit song, but they don't know that without a hit song, you can still make some money somewhere.
I think even with a beat, you can make. It's just an instrument. People are dancing to it. That's why it's always important for you to know how to distribute music and the people to work with. You can be not famous, but you're making money. Today, I almost withdrew the money and I was just saying, let me leave it maybe for next month. So that when I have more drops, I can now consistently push. That's why for me, you can see I'm posting one link 1,000 times. People don't understand what's happening. They'll even start saying, I'm a poster into Vmos. There are people who are new, who don't know about you. Just like every day, there's a new baby was born. There's new people that are beginning to listen to music. But because we Zambians are always just saying, no, could be in drama. That's why we are blinded. People are living off music. And it's real. I know some people that sometimes they'll even shine for me. They'll send a screenshot. I will withdraw. But they're not famous. But they're Zambian people. So all these things you see like Spotify, Boomplay, Apple Music, this is real.
Would you rather be famous and not make money, or not being famous but make money? It's a current situation.
Both, man. If you're famous, endorsement.
But one thing is benefiting the other. I've seen people that are famous but they're not making enough money. I've seen people that are not famous but they're buying cars out of their streaming platforms.
Yes, I think both of them are important because, again, if you're famous, maybe a company would want to work with you on adverts, like corporate or something, but it's not easy. So maybe your strength should be making the ground. Like for me, there's some things I'm doing underground that I want my fan base to be properly set. Then that's when maybe I'll disclose for a famous. I'll be hungry for famous. Being famous, it's all what you are doing in the background.
I think that is misleading a lot of artists. They want to be famous. They want to make a hit song.
Don't be famous without understanding
they
what
don't
you are
want to
doing.
make.
I
a
won't
good
lie
song.
to you right now. It's few Zambian artists who know even how to just properly use some platforms that can generate money. You know, so I've had conversations with people. Slowly, I'll be training people. Because even these plays we get on Trace, like for me, I signed a contract with Trace the time they dropped my video. So even the video, when they're playing it, I was getting money. You know, so everything that happens, again, with these bigger platforms, there's money involved. But people just want to say, I need a Trace, but they're not getting any income.
The next time we're going to be coming through, you're going to be giving us a freestyle. Someone.
Thank you
to do
so
that.
much for saving me.
I'm letting you go like
I never
that.
do freestyle in my life.
For another session.
Thank you, sir.
Until someone download the normal boom play.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Until he streams my music.
That is homework as well. But for now, let's get started out with the song that we were here to talk about. So the video drops today. A quick one.
On Thursday.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
So maybe a quick one, your message to the public.
Hey, my people, Team Massin, and those of you that are listening to me for the very first time, my name is Massin, Zambian singer. I'll be dropping a brand new video. The song has already been out on Thursday. Make sure you check on my platform. I'm on Twitter, Massin Official. I'm on Instagram, Massin Official. And I'm also on Facebook, Massin Space fan page. So make sure you comment, you stream my music, you share it, and also make sure you spread love. You can find my music on Apple Music, on Spotify, as well as Boom Plays. Just search for That Boy Massin with double SIN. If you want to collaborate with me, be sure also to send me a message on all these platforms and we'll be able to catch up from there. Otherwise, only use a love song that I dropped this Thursday at 5 p.m., which is 17 hours. Be sure to catch it on ZNBC and also other TV station, Prime TV, as well as listen to the audio on Joy FM, as well as other radio stations. Big up to everyone who has tuned in. So much love to you.
Playing more music. This is your favorite radio station. Your number